Hi, my name's Andy. I'm one of the wine specialists and partners here in the Waitrose Food Hall in John Lewis on Oxford Street. Today I'm going to be tasting with you an English sparkling wine from an estate called Nyetimber in West Sussex. We're trying an English sparkling wine today because tomorrow is VE Day, and I can't think of a more appropriate wine to celebrate victory in Europe and the 75th anniversary of victory in Europe than an English sparkling wine, and Nyetimber is one of my favourites. Nyetimber was first mentioned in the Domesday Book back in 1086, but it wasn't until 1988 that it was first planted with vines by an American couple, Stuart and Sandy Moss, who imported the vines and the expertise from Champagne to make an English sparkling wine that would rival the very best of the wines they'd tried in Champagne. Fast forward to today, and the estate is owned by a gentleman called Eric Herima, and he's engaged a couple of very talented winemakers, Sherry Spriggs and her husband Brad Greatrix. They've been making the wine since 2007. Today we stock the classic Cuvée from Nyetimber in three formats. We've got the Magnum here at £80. The bottle, which is on offer at the moment, 25% off, is £27.49, and the half bottle, which I'm going to be trying with you now, £14.99. Again, that's 25% off. It's normally £19.99. Each of these bottles has a subtly different blend and makeup to them. They're all non-vintage or multi-vintage in the terminology that Nyetimber like to use, and they're all a blend of the classic Champagne grape varieties, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. Each bottle has a code on the back label, and if you enter that code on Nyetimber's website, they tell you exactly what the composition of the wine is in your bottle, when it was bottled, when it was disgorged. So I can tell you with some confidence that the half bottle we're trying contains 58% Chardonnay, 31% Pinot Noir and 11% Pinot Meunier. It's based on the 2014 harvest, with a little back blending from vintages all the way back to 2008. It was bottled in April of 2015 and disgorged in July last year, so it's had about 10 months post-disgorgement aging, and that is why this wine has a lovely biscuity, brioche, toasty nose to it. It's made in that classic Champagne method, bottle fermentation, so the wine's aged in contact with the yeast, and those flavours develop post-disgorgement, get a little stronger with time. And Nyetimber like to hold their wines back a little before they release them, so that that development's taken place before you receive it. In addition to that brioche, it's got a lovely baked apple and citrus character, lemony notes, but baked apple, cinnamon, spice. Lovely fine mousse, very delicate bubbles, very persistent. Something that's very distinctive to English sparkling wines is very crisp, very pure acidity, which gives a lovely clean finish. But before you get to that clean finish, you have these lovely ripe flavours. Again, baked apple, Sicilian lemon, spices, and floating over it all that lovely brioche note, that toasty note that denotes a bottle fermented sparkling wine. Cheers.